Hello, namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Our lead tonight is about China and how it is sabotaging iPhone manufacturing in India. This is one of India's biggest manufacturing success stories. 20% of all iPhones in the world are now made in India. By the end of 2026, Apple planned to make India its main supplier for iPhones sold in the United States. China is now trying to derail that progress. We will tell you how. Also in focus, is an India-US trade deal coming in the next 48 hours? Is China backing Elon Musk in his feud with Donald Trump? And speaking of Trump, what's with the new pitch that he's made? Make shipping great again. What's the big takeaway from Prime Minister Modi's visit to Ghana? Why an F-35 stealth jet has been stranded in India's Kerala for almost 3 weeks? In Japan, a tiny island has experienced over 1,000 earthquakes in 2 weeks. In the Silicon Valley, it's OpenAI versus Meta. Sam Altman is taking a dig at Mark Zuckerberg for poaching his staff. In Mali, 3 Indians have been abducted amid attacks by a group linked to the Al-Qaeda. And how investors are making money by selling Wimbledon debenture seats. We'll tell you who can get them and how. But first, as always, the headlines. Thailand gets its 3rd Prime Minister in 3 days. The political upheaval began on Tuesday when a court suspended Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra. The Deputy Prime Minister then took over for 1 day, and today a former Defence Minister was sworn in as the acting Premier. A ferry sinks off the popular Indonesian resort island of Bali. At least 6 people have died. More than 30 have been rescued, but dozens are still missing. No confirmation yet on whether any foreigners were on this ferry. In March, a boat carrying 16 people had capsized off Bali. In India, the Amarnath Yatra begins amid tight security in Jammu and Kashmir. The 38-day pilgrimage is taking place in the shadow of the Pahalgam terror attack in the month of April. Helicopter services for the Yatra have been suspended over security concerns. More than 3 lakh devotees have registered for this year's pilgrimage, which ends on the 9th of August. US President Donald Trump announces a surprise summit with 5 African nations next week. He will host leaders from Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mauritania and Senegal. Washington says the focus will be on exploring quote-unquote commercial opportunities. Trump has cut massive amounts of US aid for Africa as part of his America First policy. And the football world is in mourning. Liverpool and Portugal star Diogo Jota dies in a car crash in Spain. The tragedy comes just weeks after his wedding. The car veered off a motorway and burst into flames. The crash also killed the brother of the 28-year-old footballer.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 trilhões euro.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.